Well, hello everybody, welcome back to PT Movies and Gigs, and this is Pash. I'm here, and today I'm here to review the movie that, sorry it's been a little bit late, but I was being a little bit busy, but it's here. This review is here, and this is one of the great movie, okay? A good movie. Today, I'm going to review War for the Planet of the Apes! War for the Planet of the Apes is a couple years after the event of Dawn of Planet of the Apes. Caesar and his fellow apes fall back into the deep forest in hope to escape the conflict between humans. However, the journey has brought a war to them once again. The final battle that will determine the existence of both species and whether or not it will be the Planet of the Apes. War for the Planet of the Apes, of course, directed by Matt Reeves, also the same director that directed Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and this one in particular starring by apes and voiced by many great actors and actresses, and one of them is Andy Serkis. I'm just joking. It's not starring by apes or anything. Yeah, of course, it's starring by a human. But what I'm trying to say is that the CGI, the motion capture that generate the apes in this one is so better, it's so real, it's better than ever before. It's beautiful to watch. Everything about the apes in this one it's great, honestly, coming out of my heart. We have a great performance, of course, by the king of motion capture, Andy Serkis himself. And also other actors and actresses as well. There is no way this movie can go wrong with this. With Andy Serkis starring as, Caesar and using motion capture. There's no way. We have seen him in King Kong and Gorum and Scream Reader Snoke, and a lot of What I'm trying to say again is that I can no longer distinguish between apes, the real one, and the computer-generated apes. War for the Planet of the Apes is probably the most dramatic installment in the new Planet of the Apes franchise. We go deeper into each character and learn more the new side of them. Definitely the film is still centered around Caesar, our main protagonist, and his quest to find peace for his family and his fellow apes. This time we see more of the darker side of him, the emotional side, the dramatic side of him. After being into many situations, he grew up, and his thought and his thinking grow up too, growing up with him. Everything we see the side that he wants to end this war. Of course, he wants to find peace and live happily ever after, I guess. In this one he is haunted by the imagination of Cobra that's from the dawn, and he could be more or less a Cobra of his own. In War for the Planet of the Apes, we also learn more about other characters, the characters that either new or old. We learn more of them. In the first two, we spent heavily on Caesar's life and the battle between humans. And these two, we spend more on apes and life and their life and stuff, and showing that they are more human rather than apes, rather than animal. I'm talking about Maurice in particular. Maurice's position in this film has always been a supporting character from the first one to the second. Although this one he's still a supporting character. His character has been developed more. He has been given more screen time, and we see more of his personality and who he really is. He's probably the kindest ape in this film, I think. All of this happened due to the less screen time and less story of human characters. On the first two, there's a lot of things happen between apes and human, but this franchise being contributed to apes, a rise of the apes, and how this planet become the Planet of the Apes. I don't care a lot of human character, or it's not like they are bad, but they are distracting me from focusing on the ape life and how they become so intelligent and so powerful. The restoration of them give us more opportunity to invest on apes collectors, and also focusing and learn more about the messages the filmmaker trying to convey. In each new episode of the franchise, we've been introduced to the new idea. In the Rise of the Planet of the Apes, is about how we, the human, mistreat our animals and torture them. In Dawn, the Planet of the Apes, the message is of a society as a whole, both human and ape, even in the worst time, in the worst situation, in the worst time, in the bad time, we can still live in peace and not hurting one another. Now, in War for the Planet of the Apes, however, we've been introduced to the new idea that human are selfish and superior than apes, despite the fact that we have slowly vanished on the surface of the planet. However, there are also another message. So it's also implied the use of slavery, or labor camps / Holocaust during World War II. That the group that kind of think that they are superior than another group, using and torture that those who are inferior. This is a very good idea that I think I like it. And also, if we remember from the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Cobra kinda think that human is bad. Everything. The idea from the War of the Planet of the Apes might confirm that Cobra was right about human, and even the great leader like Caesar can be wrong. Now, despite the strong collectors, strong story, great action pack, the new Planet of the Apes franchise still lack a female character. And of course, I know there's some female character, but what I'm trying to say is, whether it's a human or apes, we don't see a lot of them on screen. Even though they are in there, they are mostly in a small role and do not have an effect on the storyline. Now, of course, the film is still good without them, but in my opinion, I believe if we bring more of the female character, we could see how female character, whether human or apes, perceive about the battle and how can they survive this situation in this war. Now, at last, A War for the Planet of the Apes is the most epic film in the franchise and well-deserved conclusion to the trilogy. It's a very entertaining blockbuster. Not so many blockbusters trying to be both good and entertaining at the same time. It has very realistic action, very genuine action that we all love. A great story, a darker tone that make this film more and more, this franchise getting better and better and better. Now, it might not be the greatest action film in the history of blockbuster. It might not be the most emotional blockbuster film. It also might not be the darkest film of this summer. But however, this is the film that we deserve, that the blockbusters deserve to be. This is War for the Planet of the Apes. I'm going to give War for the Planet of the Apes 8.5 out of 10. There you go, everybody, my review on War for the Planet of the Apes. What do you guys think of this movie? Let me know in the comment below. Click here to subscribe to my channel. Also, there's a more review. Click right here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Of course, this is PP Movies and Geeks. I'm Patch. Enjoy the movie. Bye bye.